Tottenham won, Leeds won. That was a crap performance. This was the opportunity for Tottenham to really put the one hand out of its relegation battle, relegate West Ham, and we did absolutely nothing to do anything to get us out of it for us, really. Yes, we scored the goal, but we did, after that, we let Leeds back in the game with a penalty because Tell gave away the penalty. And then after that, Leeds could have scored in extra time when we had 13 minutes to score a goal, and we did absolutely nothing. And they hit the bar, and we were just flat-footed and complained about decisions from the referee. Sums up Tottenham, really, this season. And why we are where we are, 17th, 2 points away from West Ham. Sums it up perfectly for me. And just give me a break right now, because I'm just going to get some chicken, because that just sums up how I feel right now. See on the other side. So yeah, now on the other side, I've got my chicken. Tottenham, for me, were just crap. That was just an absolute crap performance for me. It summed up our season. We couldn't score a goal in the first half. Second half, we scored very early on, very beginning of the first half with Tell from outside the box. But I had the feeling that we were going to struggle to score another goal, and that we're going to be holding on for that lead. And that really was what happened. We got the unfortunate situation where Tell gave away the penalty, and then Calvin Lewin stepped up. I was hoping Kinski, on the form that he's in, he could have scored, and he couldn't save it. And Calvin Lewin got the equalising goal. And really, let's be honest here, Leeds, who I didn't feel were going to score a goal in that second half. I thought it was for Tottenham to lose, and even though I didn't think we were going to get a second goal, Leeds could have really won the game. They hit the bar. And even though we brought on Maddison, and it looked much, much better with Maddison in the team, 100%. You could see that he was looking for passes. And the thing that frustrated me is that when he came on, at the start, we were like sitting there saying, are we actually going to pass to Maddison? We've actually got a creative midfielder up front in our midfield right now. But we didn't do that, and then we started using Maddison, and you can see the difference when you've got a creative midfielder that actually knows how to find players with a one pass. Just one pass, and look wherever he's got the ball, you know he's got that pass in him. But yeah, very, very frustrating watching that, because the frustration for me is that we needed to win this game, and I understand why we're saying we needed West Ham to lose and keep on losing their games. I understand it, I get it, I understand the context, but I think that sums up where we are as a club at the moment. West Ham, we shouldn't be worrying about West Ham when it's in our hands, but as we are as a club right now, in the situation that we are at the moment with the players, we're going to have to want favours from other teams to beat West Ham and make sure they don't win to keep us up. And that's the reality. And when really we should be wanting to win our games to take control of the situation. But because our strike force is that bad, Mawani, terrible, right? You know what my feelings are. It's like you go to a movie that you've seen before, a rerun of it, the second movie, and you know what you're going to get, and you still go and watch it. Same with Richarlison, missed chances today, but you know you're going to see that from Richarlison. And even though he had his moment, Tell, he's crap. He is crap. I'm sorry. Midfield, they can only do what they can do, the midfield. And Danzo today just kept on making stupid mistakes. Adoji okay. Kinski saved us in the first half. But overall, this just sums up why we are so bad. Couldn't really bring on anybody attacking wise. Berval comes on, does what he does, rash. Spence doesn't do any more than what Adoji does. And Poro, he's just hype. And that's what we've got to get us out of this relegation threatened team right now. That are 17th, and I do not see where the points are. Well, the only thing I can say is right now, Chelsea, we need to beat them. But before then, let's hope Newcastle can beat West Ham and really give us an advantage. And then there won't be any pressure of beating Chelsea. Because really, the next home game is against Everton. And with 2 home wins this season, I don't bet us getting another win. Because this was really our only chance of getting a win. They were literally giving us chances, Leeds, in that first half. And if you can't get your win then, when you're going to get your win? And like I said, you could have the same manager all day long. You can have changed your manager, but you've still got the same players. Missed opportunity, Tottenham. Simple as that. And that's all I've got to say, really. So, sums up this season today. Tottenham versus Leeds. A Leeds team that are already safe, got nothing to play for now, and we couldn't even beat them. I'm not going to change my mentality on this, and it's not because everybody's got their opinion on this, but it just sums up how this season is going for us, and that's why I'm fed up. And if we stay up and we get away with it, and I'm going to say we'll get away with it, we need to do better in the transfer window, because we need someone better than Moira, Lucas Moura, Lamela, Son, and Harry Kane. Well, you're not going to get anything better than Harry Kane on the levels of those players. And it's interesting, I'm not saying any of the strikers that we've got right now, we need better than them, because they're below those players that we had before. And don't even get me mentioning Defoe, who's in the Sky Sports studio right now, Robbie Keane, Everson, Pavlyuchenko, Red Rob. Don't get me started. But that's all for my review on this game. Tottenham versus Leeds. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, see you on the next video. If you didn't know, get to know, support your boy Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out.